G'day guys and welcome back to the video. My name is Alpha Haydos, and in this video I will be attempting or building up 3 farms. So a cactus farm, a bamboo farm and a sugarcane farm. They aren't that great for end game stuff, but I thought why not just throw them in there. I can have them in there and they actually look pretty cool in the build that I do them in. Also have been playing this a lot off camera, so I have built up this area and I have full netherite gear now. So I was doing a bunch of mining in the nether, found a ton of ancient debris, and now have full netherite gear. I don't wear it at the moment because I don't really need to, so it just stays in that end shulker box in my room here in the storage room. I've also been back to my old base and basically taken all the stuff that I had there. So I've flown over a bunch of times. I also went to the end city and got a whole bunch of new shulker boxes. So flying all the stuff between was super easy. But now this build, or the storage room for me, holds more than 250 double chests now. Super good for me right now. I'm seeing though in the long run that it's probably not going to be enough, and I'm probably going to have to build another storage room on the other side, which is fine, which means just I'm going to have over 500 spaces. But you know, I sort of wanted to have one storage room per level, but at the moment I'll just leave it as is. Not all of the chests are filled as of yet, so I should be right for now. Once the builds start happening on the second level though, I will probably have to build another storage room because I'm just going to run out of room. I am noticing though, with the fact that I'm using quartz as the bridgeways and the interior bridges and walkways, the amount of quartz that I have to find in the nether is insane. I spent a good about 5 hours looking for quartz and mining quartz. So it is becoming a little bit of annoying, but I do like the block, and instead of trading it with my villagers that I have at the moment, you only get 12 per time. So I have to go back to mining, and that's just how it is. So in here is my diorite build. So as I said in previous videos, basically each of the builds, or worlds as I'm calling them, cubes, whatever you want to call them, I will only be using that certain block type to build main structures. So in the diorite one, I'll just be using diorite blocks, slabs, stairs, all of that stuff. They can be crafted into other things if I want polished diorite or anything like that. Doesn't really matter. But that's what I'll be using in each. So when I build the sugarcane farm, the bamboo farm and the cactus farm, obviously other than the dirt and the sand that you need for those builds, I'll be using all of the exterior bits for that out of diorite. I do time lapse the different builds. So if you do want to see them, or if you haven't seen them ever made before, or if you like the designs that I'm using, just let me know and I can do another one, because how I've built them, I can build above them and have like a double farm for each one. So if you do want to see that, let me know down in the comments below and I'll get on to doing that. If you guys are enjoying the content and are really liking this stuff, please consider subscribing, because it'll let me know that you guys are actually liking this type of content, and it will mean the world to me if you guys do that. So yeah, I'll leave you with the time lapse for the rest and I'll talk to you guys at the end. Thanks. this is the finished 3 builds, so my bamboo farm, my sugarcane and the cactus farm. With the bamboo farm, I was finding a little bit of trouble with the bamboo farm, so basically how I had to record it. The tutorial that I was watching said you could do it in a 4x4, which I started off doing it in the 4x4, but when I got to putting in the observers and stuff, you have to run redstone dust behind them like you can see here, which means you actually have to be running a 6 wide. So the 4 wide that I started with in the back left corner, I couldn't actually use it because I would have been digging into the back of the wall, which I didn't actually want to do, because I want to basically have these things inside the walls so no one, like, you can't see them from the outside. So I did actually have to play with the design like about 5 times to try and get it to fit. It's not perfect and I don't like how it's sitting at the moment. I wanted it to be a little bit more uniform. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get that chance with how big it is. The only way I can do that is if I make it a single instead of the double. But the amount of stuff that I have to smelt, I'm going to need the double, so I'm just going to have to live with that. That's all good. Like I said before, if you guys want to see these things done and you want them done without being time-lapse and you want me to talk you through how to build these, let me know down in the comments and I can do that for you. They are super easy. I wouldn't say they are the best thing to do as a starter farm, because obviously to get dispensers, get observers, to get all that, the rails and stuff like that, you do actually need a lot of iron to do that. I obviously have an iron farm, so I have access to a lot of iron, so making hoppers and rails and all that stuff is pretty much simple for me and it doesn't bother me at all. But having all the observers that I'm using, like there's over 20 in the room at the moment, you actually need quite a bit of stuff. So I wouldn't agree with the other YouTubers how they say it's a starter farm. But yeah, if you guys disagree with me, let me know. If you want to call me out, go for it. It's all good. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching and cheers.